I'm Johnny.
Johnny.
Johnny. I'm Johnny.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdettes Newsstand, and I want to talk about the ongoing situation between Johnny and Amber. But of course, this seems like such a back burner idea, but really it's not. Now, if you know anything about Johnny, you know that he grew up in Kentucky. He grew up with his mother, and since then they have had, every family has their divisiveness in their relationships, but his mother did die a few years back, and he was able to do that dream. So you know the dream when you are a kid and you dream of getting rich and famous and being able to provide for your parents who provided for you for so many years? That is actually what Johnny was able to do. He was able to buy her a home and, just do everything right. He was very close with her. He even had a tattoo of her name, which is a rarity nowadays, but Johnny Depp has always said his body is kind of like his canvas. So, now this is actually more real than what it seems. It's really sad. And what it comes down to, at least in my opinion, is the fact that we have these ongoing legal battles between him and Amber. We have them not only between him and Amber in Virginia, we have them between him and the Sun in the UK. They are expensive. And not only that, but the fact of having this very public divorce is racking up large amounts of bills. And, he's actually taking a loss for this home that he sold. So it is a 41-acre home. It is in Kentucky. It is a horse farm. It has 6 bedrooms. It is beautiful. And he sold it for $1.3 million. Now, that is a lot of money. Now, mind you, he did buy this house twice. So, he bought it originally in 1995 for just shy of $1 million and then sold it in 2001 for $1 million. So, that kind of, you didn't lose anything there. But he repurchased the property in 2005 to give to his mother, and he paid $2 million. He is now selling it for $1.3 million. Now, I know this seems like not a big deal, but he is losing money. Not only that, but the only reason, the good reason, and let me know in the comments below if you think I'm wrong, is that he needs the money for these legal fees. That's the only good reason I can think of. I understand he doesn't use it, but it was named after his mother. There was a lot of ties to her in this, and they were very close. So, I don't see any other good reason besides him needing money. So, let's take a look at this article. It says the Pirates of the Caribbean star, who was born in Owensboro, reportedly purchased the property in 2005 for his beloved mother, Sue Palmer, who occupied the residence before passing away in 2016. Now, as far as what Sue Palmer thought of Amber is kind of a mess, right? Like, we know that she did not have, good thoughts about her. She thought she was a gold digger. She thought she was using him to advance her career. And now, even though she is gone, we have pretty much, without a doubt, come to figure out that is exactly why they were together. Johnny Depp was very close with his late mother, Betty Sue Palmer, who passed away at the age of 81. That's extraordinary. In 2016. According to TMZ, Palmer was not a big fan of Depp's ex-wife, Amber Heard. In fact, sources told the publication that Depp's mom and his siblings thought that Amber Heard was a gold digger who will use him to help him boost her career. And we know now this is an older article. This is from a few weeks ago. So we know now that is exactly why. That is exactly why she used Johnny. And the thing about it is, it wasn't just so many people warned him. And I understand when you're in love, the signs don't appear to you. But so many people warned him. It was him, or it was Betty. It was his children. Amber Heard assaulted Johnny Depp while his children are with them. So this is a big deal. Not only that, but Johnny Depp's children always hated Amber Heard. And, it's just getting to be such a mess right now. So much so that he is having to sell his beloved home. And I think that's really messed up. I think it's to the point where he needs help maybe, or he needs, this financially to boost him and keep him going. We all know that right now, in case you missed my last video about the situation, he is in quarantine. He is in quarantine and unable to go to the court case against the son. So that has been pushed back. But we see a lot of this. I just can't believe that he had to sell a home of his mother. And you know what's even more messed up than this entire situation? So, now this is a little bit older news, of course, but even Amber Heard, even her parents are apologizing to Johnny, saying they love you, son. After all of this came out, Amber Heard's mother texted Johnny Depp and said, I love you, son. After all the domestic abuse allegations, after everything. So who at this point are you going to believe? Like, it's really not that hard of a decision, but the fact that he has to sell this home is pretty sad. I really honestly think that at some point, he should get a break. And I want to talk about something I talked about in my video the other day. I know I'm backtracking, but when the new evidence came out on Wednesday about his finger, I guess I was less than clear about what I thought. Now, I did get this sent to me. And I actually did not know about this during that. So what it all comes down to with this case is what happened with the finger, right? Did Amber do it? Or did Johnny cut off his own finger, I guess, but that's ridiculous. And I said in my video that I absolutely thought he was protecting her. How many times do you hear the stereotypical case of the girl with the shiner who says she ran into a door? That's exactly how I think this is going. He protected her during those text messages because at that point they didn't have a chance to reconcile. Not only that, but he was protecting the person he thought he loved, the woman he was married to. So I did get sent this, and it says neither of these stories are true. The truth is that Miss Heard threw a glass of bottle of vodka at me, and the bottle smashed on the marble countertop where my hand was resting. The impact had broken glass shattered and the bone and cut off the end of my finger. This is the important part. To cover for Miss Heard, I told the emergency room doctor that it happened as an accident. The doctor knew better and told me this is a wound of velocity. And that's the point. This is exactly what I thought had happened. I definitely thought that he was covering for her. I definitely thought that there was more to the story, yet I didn't have that part of the story. So I want to thank you for letting me know about this story. I actually am glad to see this simply because, it's nice to see that vindication. And I'm hoping going further with the son, they come to realize stuff like this. And I think they will. I really do. But I think the fact that he's having to sell his farm right now is just proving that this is costing more to everyone. You know what? Johnny's an A-lister. Johnny has had multiple movies. He has great fans. He has one of the best fandoms that I've come to interact with. But what is it costing Amber? You know what? He's worth so much more than her. At this point, will she be able to make it through? Like, I understand she got that $7 million settlement, but she donated that to charity. So is she going to be able to make it through with all of the costs? I don't know. Or is she hoping at the end of the day she wins and he has to pay her court costs? But either way, it is costing both of them so much money. So I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on this, but let me know what you guys think. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date. Also, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And links, as always, to support my Patreon are in the description. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.